What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ray here, on behalf of the. Go ahead, plug
and
yourself.
a rider here.
Ray and Ryder, the dynamic duo, back for episode 2. Already longer than our other podcast.
Yeah,
Two
we had two
episodes in.
episodes.
two,
Holy shit!
two
Can you believe that?
episodes in, and we're already got the longest running podcast in history.
Hey,
But
no, actually, it's tied. It's tied
oh,
with
that's
the
right, it's tied. It's tied.
it's tied with bus stop abortion because that's funny.
That's not.
Because that's a funny name.
That's a Facebook Live one. That doesn't count.
Well, we did go 2 episodes.
True. But yeah, as you know by the title and looking at the screen, back for the Warning You May Be Offended podcast. So, last time we covered some, fantastic topics. We got excellent feedback as well, so thank you all who checked it out. Those of you who clicked from Facebook and those of you who just found us.
Well, we get like 60 views, 6 likes, and like a comment.
Yep. It was a great time. Had fun making it. Glad people enjoyed it. Many people said they came to me and said that they laughed, put it on when they went to bed.
Is that true?
Yes, I'm being honest.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie just to make us look good, dude. Come on.
Well, you better give me some fucking proof.
Okay.
Nobody came to me and told me that it was
I'm
good.
sorry that you're not an approachable person. But yeah, so I'm glad that people liked it. But anyway, so we, as you may know, or if you don't know, with this podcast, we hit record with absolute no idea what we're going to talk about. We just shoot the shit, basically. So if it seems a little jumbled and, all mixed up, well, sorry. This ain't fucking professional, okay? God.
Hey, I just want to say, as a warning, got to give this warning out there that this episode might be a little low energy because I am sick as fuck. So
yeah, it is later too. We recorded the last one pretty early in the day.
no, we didn't record it at the same time.
Did we?
Yeah, it was 8 to 9.
Oh no, we started. My bad. Remember when we talked prior for like 10 minutes at like 4?
Yeah, at 4. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
That's what I had in my head.
That was like the setup because you like got me when you're like, I want to do a podcast. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta ask questions. But anyway, so something actually interesting coming up that I think everybody can have an opinion on, or they at least know about it, and that is
What?
the Puppy Bowl. Puppy Bowl's coming up.
Gross.
I'm just kidding. Does anyone watch that? Nah, I don't actually watch
I don't.
it.
I think people just like pretend to watch it.
Yeah, and like.
So they'll be like, oh, yeah, I watched that instead.
Yeah.
Because I'm different. I'm a contrarian.
I think
I
like,
don't think people actually watch it. Nobody gives a fuck.
it's one of those things that like travels around Facebook, and people are like, I like dogs, share. Don't even watch it. But anyway, Super Bowl's
You know anybody
coming
like
up.
that?
What? Anybody that just like clicks and like shares just because.
Yeah, that really likes animals and shares them all the time.
Yeah,
That you find
yes,
extraordinarily
yes.
funny.
Okay, listen. Well, that person's off my friends list, so I don't got to worry about that anymore. Anyway, Super Bowl's coming up, and it just so happens that my favorite team has made it all the way. Gotta love
Patriots.
the Patriots.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Same joke.
Yeah, I know, because I knew you were going to say it. Nah, Eagles fan. Been an Eagles fan since the age of 4. So glad to see them in the Super Bowl. I'm actually going to a Super Bowl party. It's going to be like 20 people. They already ordered like 300 wings. It'll be pretty insane. Yeah.
Who's going to be there?
2 people I know, and then 18 people I don't know.
I have a Super Bowl party here too, where it's going to be me, Dad, and like probably Tom and Todd.
Motherfucking Tom.
Yeah, the 2 of my dad's friends start with the T. All my dad's fucking friends' names start with the letter T. It's hilarious.
That does sound pretty. Yeah, it's pretty funny. And I'm just going with Luke and CJ, as I talked prior, going to their house. But let's we won't touch on this topic.
Let me go on a rant about the Patriots because I fucking despise the Patriots.
As I say, we're not going to talk about this long. Let's go on a rant.
I fucking hate the Patriots. I'm sick of seeing this fucking cunt Tom Brady is kissing his fucking kid on the mouth. What the fuck is wrong with this weirdo, dude? Get him the fuck out of here.
That's
true. He's fucking weird.
It's true.
I fucking hate this. I'm sick of seeing this motherfucker. Constantly
Absolutely
go to
true.
the fucking same fucking the Super Bowl every fucking year. I really hate when like even if it's my favorite team in the world, like if it's the Raiders and they go to like 3 Super Bowls in a row, I'm like, okay, I'm sick of this shit. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I hate when the same people win over and over again. I
Yeah.
get really annoyed. I just don't like it. I like when I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
I don't
worry.
like dynasties. They're fucking boring.
Don't worry. Eagles gonna win. Don't worry. Don't even
I fucking
sweat it.
hope so.
Don't sweat it, dude.
I don't get why doesn't somebody just go out and just like give like Tom Brady a German suplex and like take him out of the game or something. Like
I mean,
whatever.
okay, so Gronkowski is on limited practice, and
I
Tom
thought he was
Brady
out.
he might be, but
Got a concussion.
all I know is it limited practice right now. No official call from what I know. And then Tom Brady obviously has that hand injury, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him. So
Probably
whatever.
better by now.
Hopefully, just rip his hand off or something.
Just bring a gun, shoot him in the head.
Okay, all right, geez. Okay, let's not say that. Jeez. Okay. All right, Jesus. That's there's a fine line between crude humor and just straight out illegal actions and things that can get us in trouble just by saying. So let's not.
Well, you shouldn't actually do. I'm not being
Okay.
serious.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful because.
Yeah, well, people are dumb.
Yeah, well,
Fuck.
people are. Yeah.
Okay, what you wanted to move on? So go ahead.
Well, I mean, I just don't want to talk about the Super Bowl too much because, like, people that aren't interested in football, what the fuck do they care about the Super Bowl?
Oh, that's true. That's a pretty bad topic to start with.
I don't know. Well, no, I just wanted to touch on it because something actually is coming up, like something to talk about. But, like, the only thing really would be, like, the halftime show, and I don't even know who's performing in the halftime show. So
Justin Timberlake.
Wow. Woo! So, gonna be a bunch of cougar moms.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, exciting stuff. You heard it here.
Hey, I like
first.
that. I want a fucking mom girlfriend. So.
Okay. Next topic.
Yeah.
Mom girlfriends.
Yeah.
Why do you want a mom girlfriend?
I don't know.
Good transition, but you ain't getting out of this one.
Because I want to give the titty a suck. That's it. I want milkies.
Next topic.
But no, I like older women, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really care. I just want to fuck someone. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, like a doll that talks.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go ahead and check out first episode of Warning It May Be a Offended Podcast. Click the link in the description. It takes you right to that episode. You'll learn exactly what we're talking about. It's a great episode.
Okay.
Go watch it.
Okay, let's say you have a rape fetish, right? Not like raping someone, but like getting rape fetish. Like like the number one fetish, number one fetish that women have.
Incest? Oh.
What?
I thought incest was the number one fetish, but then you said women have.
No. Yeah, that women have. It's right. No, number one fetish is apparently feet.
Oh,
fuck
get
boy,
outta
that
here with
bullshit.
that.
Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Have feet. I don't know. Feet are okay. Whatever.
Just next.
I'm more of a thigh man. But
Just next.
But anyway, let's say you actually have like you want to get rape fetish, like a woman, and you're like with your partner. How would you like actually put that into like, because you can't like if you're like, I want you to like rape me. It's like you can't really do that because it's like, in your head like, oh, he's just living through my fantasies, which is like a consensual fantasy, so it's not actually rape. You know what I mean?
If you want to have a legitimate experience of a rape, then there's something actually like wrong with you. And
so it's not really a rape fetish. It's more of a hard, forced fuck fetish or something.
Yeah, but it's. Would you rather say that every time or just say rape fetish?
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean,
one-syllable words are better.
If you seriously are like, I want to be raped, then it will never be rape.
Yes. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like playing that through in my head over the last like week, and I was like, oh shit. I wonder.
It's more of a scenario fetish, to act out.
Yeah, I guess.
Just force. Yeah. I don't know. It's a really dumb fetish to have, considering how many women are so against it. And that fetish, it's like, okay, very contradicting.
That's what it is. That's like number one fetish for women for whatever fucking reason. So
women are complex and stupid.
I'm not gonna say that.
I will. Look, just
like
Facebook,
women.
Man. They put a.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, but those types of women are like they're all I see on Facebook is like just contradicting females that like want something until they have it, and then they're like, it's not what I want. It's like, I don't know, dude. I just hate everything. I just hate women.
I get more annoyed with like the one thing that annoys me a lot with these people, just people in general, is like actually is more. I see it more with girls, not just truth. I do see it with more with girls than guys. Is that they can't like defend their they can't defend themselves. They always have like their friends gangbang up on you.
Yep.
Like, oh, you disagree with me? I'm gonna get 8 of my friends to come in and say you're a fucking idiot.
And
okay.
there's
Cool.
There's nothing worse, in my opinion. We actually talked about that on the last podcast too, about ganging up on people.
Did we? I thought we just talked more about like, okay.
Well, we talked about that, but what's worse is when a girl is like having a is it appropriate to say a feminist view of a topic, like,
I guess. I don't know.
okay, so like they're
Sure.
talking about how like men shouldn't have the right to say if a girl can have an abortion, something like that, right? And it's you just say you're arguing with the girl, and you're like, well, I think if it's equal rights, then you both should have a say. That's equality, right? Just throwing a scenario out there. And the girl's like, you're wrong, you're sexist, that's not how it is, that's not equality. And then so you rebuttal with something. So what they do is they go and get their male friend who has their views, because then it's like, look, this guy believes it, like he's a guy and he thinks differently, you're just wrong. It's like that has happened to me so many times that I just stopped like engaging in comments.
The good old white knight.
Dude, it's bad. Because
The white knight.
what do you do?
Up there with
What do you-
the nice guys, the shittiest stereotype.
Well, what do you do? Because then it's like, this guy believes it. It's like, oh my god, this guy's a woman.
Yeah.
Look, you can defend women's rights, but special privileges, no. There's nothing there.
Nothing women should be slaves.
Okay, all right. Yikers. Next topic.
You may be offended. I'm just trying to be edgy.
Hey, I know. Speaking of edgy, we're on Twitch. It's pretty edgy. We're live streaming.
Yeah, should I get my tits out?
Episode. There's no cam, dude.
I know they are out though. I don't have a shirt on
Okay.
right now. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we're live on Twitch. That will also be in the description below.
It might be. We might get banned.
Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. If there's one person that's gonna get us banned, it's not me. So, let's see. I'm more of the laid back, but like I'll talk about a bad topic. But you're like, you like take your fist, and you like punch through the wall, and you're like, this is what we're talking about, rape. Woo! So it's like, all right. But yeah, rape's not bad.
Okay. Is there like a difference? I don't know. I guess asking you this is like stupid because you won't know, but like the breast size of women, do they get like different like pleasures like from different sizes? Because you cannot like you can't adequately like ask that question. You know what I mean? Because it's not like
it's
like
that is literally like asking a black person, right? If they get hotter in the sun than a white person. How would they know? They've never been white.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
like,
at.
Yeah.
But like, what do you? Because like,
well, it's not. It's just completely not. I can tell you that.
It's generally regarded as like smaller breasted girls have like a heightened sensitivity or something.
That's all it is. It just depends on if you're sensitive or not. It doesn't matter about size.
Would you rather grab a big tit or a small tit? Let's be honest here.
What? How do you? How small? Because like if it's like a male tit, you can't really grab it.
Well, you can grab mine.
Okay, listen. You're like a C cup.
Dude, I'm like a double D, baby. I'm fucking
I don't
rocking.
know, dude. That's like asking, would you rather eat a big pineapple or a small pineapple? It's like
No, it is.
It's just a pineapple. Who cares the size, dude?
Well, like if you're like in Africa or something, you know, you're starving. You'd rather eat the big one.
Oh my god.
So it's different.
That's
that
not different at all.
And food, you need food. You need to have food to survive. You don't need to grab a titty to survive. You know what I mean?
You don't know that. Actually, you would have been dead. Never mind. He'd have been dead years ago. No, you can't say that because just what I'm saying is like it is what it is, no matter the size. Is all I'm saying.
what's all titty at the same?
Yeah,
Like all same.
that's what I
Yeah.
meant. Not you can't just be like it's different because you need food to survive. It's like that's not even what we're talking about. We're just talking about sizes, and I'm saying it don't matter the size. Okay?
Yeah, I don't care.
I am the
Yeah.
perfect male body
Okay. Yeah.
and mind, and I think that it's all about what's on the inside.
Hey, that's what I actually think because I don't think about sex ever. So
Well,
I'm just putting it out on the table. I'm a nice guy, and I'm looking for a solid, just QT 3.14 cutie. You know,
looking
just
for
to
a
be like
QTP2T.
cutie patootie. Yeah.
That one's bad. Like QT 3.14 is not that bad. The other one, that's bad. That's like so
Yeah,
forced. It hurts.
I know. I know. That one is forced.
QTP2.
That one's really
so
forced.
bad.
So I
So
like
bad.
that one. I just like the 3. I've been gangbanging that one out for fucking years.
Yeah, it's
3.14. Probably stole it from somebody. I steal a lot of
probably.
shit. I don't even
There's
remember
no such
who.
thing as originality in 2018.
Hey, man,
Everything's been done. It's just whether or not you know about it.
Speaking of originality, fuck the people that killed the Connect 4 meme. 'Cause that was one of my favorite fucking memes, and they killed it. So fuck you.
Pancake.
They killed it. Made it not funny. It was funny when it was like
Yeah.
Connect 1. That's funny. I'm sorry, that's funny.
It is.
Connect when it was like Connect a million or whatever. That's also funny. Even Connect like Fur. Even though I fucking don't like Fur. I don't like Hitler jokes not because I'm like, oh dude, Hitler
12-year-old jokes.
Because it's like the easiest way to be like offensive without actually being offensive.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about you dealing a Hitler joke, but it makes it seem like you're being offensive
It's
and
the
like being edgy,
edgiest.
and you're not. It's like the edgiest, non-edgy thing
it's
ever.
like a lighthearted
So
edge.
shitty. I hate it.
My favorite was the disconnect life support. That's probably my favorite.
There's also Connect Flower.
Yeah, well, that one's dumb.
And then they started getting to where it's like Connect Ford, and then it's like a picture of a Chevy or something.
Okay, I didn't see that one. That would be bad.
Neither did I. Somebody make
Connect
that.
Ford. And it's just like two Fords smashed together.
Yeah, there, right there. Somebody make that right now.
No.
Somebody make that.
Talking about killing the meme. That's really killing it. That's digging the grave and kicking it in.
If anybody wants to kill the meme, I want to be the one that's known to kill the fucking meme because I liked it. So I want to be the one to kill it. So I'll fucking make it after this.
Gross. Connect Fords. Oh. Then someone's gonna comment and be like, Chevy's better. To like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Be like completely unnecessary, Chevy's better. Be like, okay,
Let's talk about that. These fucking car like people who are like care about like the fucking make of the car. Fuck them. They're annoying. I hate them.
Yeah.
Like why does if a car drives, in my opinion, that's a good car.
That's a successful car.
And believe me, I would love it if the cars drove because I don't have to work on them every fucking week. So that'd be fun.
Well, to me it's you have a right to be like, don't buy this, it's crap, it breaks. But like if you're spending $20,000 on a car, I mean, you should probably do a little bit of research. And if you're just on Craigslist looking for an $800 car, what do you expect? So it's like, for me, it's like, dude, get a car that works. Whatever you paid for it can determine if it was worth. That's it. Simple as that. Not the make, not the year, not the model, the cost. So, I think that's simplistic. As simple as it can be.
Hell yeah, baby.
But
Ford's better than Chevy. So, okay, let's say you have a girlfriend and she's a clown.
I do. Oh, whoops. Oh, kind of clown.
Like an actual clown.
Oh.
Like a real clown. Like.
That's not what clowns. That's not what clowns. I can guarantee you had some shitty birthday parties.
I never seen a clown before in real life.
Really?
Yeah, I actually
what
did
makes
have
you
pretty
think
bad.
they talk like that?
I was trying to be like, but I kind of like
not what that
fast or something.
You sounded like a fucking holy shit. What? It sounded
I don't know.
Egyptian.
Sorry, but like, okay, would you have sex with her if she's in like full makeup, like clown
Hell
mode,
yeah.
and she's like squeak my nose or whatever, so you like, you know, give the nose a little squeaky.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'd do it just to say I did it.
That's
That'd
how I
be
have.
pretty
I
fun.
have a lot of feeling like that usually. I'll do just say I did it.
I think I'd laugh. Like, I couldn't take it serious, though. There's no way.
What if she's like trying to tell you jokes that like clowns, like I don't know, like clown jokes, like
That'd be
how
great.
how many clowns came out of the car? 50 because we're clowns, you know, something like that.
How many? No. Oh.
No, I'm just clowning around.
Yeah. Oh, well. What would squirt first? You or the flower?
Probably me. Probably a premature ejaculator. Sadly, I don't know. Maybe not. I've jerked it from upwards. I can go anywhere from
That's
5 minutes
not the
to
same.
5 hours,
That's
baby.
not the same.
Yeah,
I
well, I
can
know.
tell you right now. I said the same thing. Said the same thing. But no, it wasn't like 2 seconds in, but it was close.
It was like 3.
I had the worst experience ever. I don't know if I ever told you this story, but here's a fresh
I actually
story
don't
for
think-
the podcast.
For the first time you fucked?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you've
Well-
ever told me that, which is really weird.
First, I'm not gonna obviously say names, but you know who it was.
Yeah, I know who it was.
I'm
It was
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But what happened was, cause like I lost my virginity in 7th grade, but to me it's
Yeah, me
like,
too.
shut up. But to me that one didn't count because like I was in 7th grade and I didn't hit the stage of puberty where like I knew like I could finish. I couldn't come yet, right?
What? In 7th grade?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No,
How old were you in 7th grade?
12.
Weren't you 13?
I turned 13.
Oh, okay.
But like I was
Yeah, I
probably like
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Turns. My bad.
So anyway, scratch that first time. So the real time, so I was
Was it with the same person?
no. You know who it was.
Well,
I'm
You just well, if you go from the first one, I don't know who the second one was because you said the first one didn't count. Unless it's the same, like the one
Like,
person that you told me it
first
was.
one in 7th grade didn't count. Next one was senior year. Does that help?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So
okay.
I was. I mean, I'm probably gonna get a little explicit in detail, but I was on the bottom, and she was obviously on top then, and
Oh, no, really?
yeah, whatever, and I was kind of like she wasn't new to it, and I still kind of was, you know. I mean, senior year in high school, that's I was, you know, it's kind of late, but so I was a little nervous and whatnot, and what happened was, I was like, okay. After a little bit, I was like, I'm done. Like, I gotta come, right? And I couldn't, like, she wouldn't get off of me. And it just all inside. And I was like, I was literally gonna cry. Because I was like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
dude, because think about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. First time, like, real, and I would have, like, get her pregnant. Like, dude.
Well, I gotta
Oh.
wrap it before you tap it, baby.
But listen, it wasn't my fault. She wouldn't get off. Because
just punched her.
no, because come to find out, that's what she wanted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like that right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me Dr. Ray here to help you. If you're about to,
Fuck.
you know, probably experience your first sexual experience,
Like me this year.
make sure that either you have a condom on, and even if you have a condom on, remember that it's not a 100% success rate to keep the girl from getting pregnant. Do not be in a position where you cannot easily get out, you know, pull out. Make sure that you have control. Just saying. So if she's like 400 pounds, don't be on the bottom. There's a lot of risks there, but the main one is getting her pregnant. Just saying. I don't know.
Yeah,
dude.
okay, I get it. How do you put? Is it hard to put a condom on?
I don't know.
So I
I never did.
Okay. All right.
What?
All right, hypocrite.
What am I supposed
Everybody
to say? Yeah.
put a condom
Yeah.
on, but I'm a badass. I don't need it.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm a
that's
fucking
exactly what I said. Yep.
And
That's exactly how it went.
okay, well, fuck you then. I'm just gonna legit ask and have a conversation, but I guess we can't.
I mean,
Sad.
if it was hard to put them on, then you'd probably just be autistic.
Hey, remember in 40-year-old virgin, he tries to put on like 50 of them, and he breaks them all because he can't get them on right.
Well, I mean, think about the concept of them and think of what you got to do. It doesn't seem that hard.
Interesting.
But yeah, I never
Really
did.
makes
So
you think.
I honestly could not tell you. I know, like, there used to be a thing in school where like you would have to put a condom on a banana.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a health class
Did you
back
do
in the
that?
day.
Did you do that?
No,
Oh no, back in the day.
a little
Okay, I
bit,
was gonna say.
not too far back in the day, I guess. But yeah, I guess that was the thing. And like schools would hand out condoms. It's weird.
Yeah. I hate at school because I'm like a really weird person with like really like just weird like issues like shit where it's like I can talk about sex if I'm talking about like a really explicit detail and not being like actually like the scientific terms
Yeah.
where I'm just like fucking suck dick baby. But if
Yeah.
you're like if as soon as someone is like vagina or something, it like bothers me.
Yeah, I know
hate
what
it.
you mean.
I can't like because
Yeah.
at school it was horrible. They were like when we had to like talk in all this like scientific terms and stuff, it was like bothering me. It's like, dude, can I just call it a dick, man? So I can like so I could actually like not be embarrassed saying that. I'm not embarrassed
more
saying
comfortable.
dick, right? I'm not embarrassed saying like pussy or like cunt, but I cannot say the actual fucking terms. It's fucking weird. I don't know why, but I hated it.
I don't say the P one. The P word?
What penis?
No, other one. PUS. I don't say that one.
Oh, the one I just said. Okay.
Yeah, that one I can't. I don't know what it is. I don't like that word. Like I mean I just can't say it. It's weird.
I know you hate when I like say cunt in like a sexual way.
Well, it's not that I hate it. It's just to me, it's like that's more of an insult. That's the way I look at it, as an insult,
pretty
not
much
like
is,
sexually. And I'm like, it's just weird. It's like,
Thanks, England.
yeah, yeah. It's not weird though. Think about that. That word, because I can say cunt, right? I don't care. That word here is like so like they're like that's the most offensive thing ever, and like in England, it's
Yeah.
like common. It's like
Yeah.
part of every sentence. So
What do you think
normal.
about what do you think about cunny? That's pretty bad. I don't like that one. It's like it's pretty much cunt, but like
Was it like that's cunty of you?
no cunny. Cunny.
That's
It's like another name for the vagina.
that sounds like an English person trying to tell their kids in the nicest way they can what that is. I don't like it.
I guess I don't know. It's gross. I
Seems
don't like it either.
Dumbed down, like for kids would say it. Kind of like
Like a wiener.
yeah, like that. That's exactly what I mean.
Okay.
Like a weenie.
When we're talking about like penises, and you know, when you talk about like the size of the penis, what words are we using here? Because like you say wiener, you think small. Is that correct? You know, or am I like weird? But when you say wiener, you're thinking, okay, that's a small penis. You know, you say cock, you're like, that's like a fucking monster.
Yeah.
You know, like where can we get like an inch scale? Like wiener is like 1 inch, or like penis is like 3 inches. And
I think
dick's like 4.
I think
and
the
then, like
scale
cock is like 12 or something. Can we get a scale? Somebody make a scale for me of all the penis words and like set them to the inch.
Correlating size.
Yeah, give me that scale right now. I'll love you forever. Somebody give me that scale.
I think Peter, calling it a Peter, means it's smaller than a wiener.
Maybe.
I think Peter's the smallest. It's like it's only like millimeter Peter or something. So it's like Peter. It goes like Peter, Peter, wiener, probably dick, and then you got schlong.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Yeah,
schlong.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Then you got cock, cause like
cock's got to be the biggest,
you got a
right?
fat.
Yeah, it's got a nice.
And then
nice
like
girth.
for me, I added one because
what?
Well, like I needed like I can't just say cock because that just makes mine look small. Cause like it's not, it's bigger.
Oh, okay.
So I just went with like mastodon. It's like on my list, just a mastodon.
Oh, mine's the Leviathan. Mine's the behemoth.
The behemoth. The behemoth.
I don't know where you're going
Dude,
with that one. But
I don't know. Do you ever, like,
what about like a wee wee? That's pretty small.
that leads to what I was about to say. When like parents or like moms like make up these words to like talk about the private parts is the weirdest thing in my opinion. It's like
Yeah.
awkward cuz like some of them they're like, "Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't even like repeating them. They're like they gross me out, but it's like pee pee. It's
Yeah.
gross. They're like the vagina ones are the nastiest. Like call them like coochies and I'm like, "Oh, stop, dude. Just stop." Don't call it anything. Why do you gotta call it anything? The kid's one. Don't call it anything.
It's called like the correct term.
Just call it
Like
their butt.
when you when you have like a kid, when are you going to teach them about sex? Like
I
when's
don't
like a good
know,
age to
dude.
teach them? You know what I mean? It's
Probably
pretty.
middle school.
You think middle school really?
Well, think. Okay.
I'd say elementary.
Actually,
I think
actually,
I'd probably like say
here's
elementary.
here's what I would do. If when I have kids, if they're still doing the Burns Health Center, right? I don't know if that's that's like a nationwide thing, right? Burns Health
Yeah,
Center. Okay.
that was fifth grade. We learned about that, like
Uh,
the puberty stuff.
fourth, I went to fourth. I learned about puberty. Fifth,
Really?
or no, it was fifth. Learned about puberty. Sixth, learned
Yeah,
about
that's what I thought.
sex.
I thought they were like in the same.
No, I went 2 times. One about puberty, the other about sex. Oh no, it was fourth. Okay, fourth was puberty. Fifth was drugs. Sixth was
Okay.
sex. That was my order. But anyway,
What?
what I would do is I would just correlate. Like, okay, they're going to the Burns Health Center and they're gonna learn about this. When they get home, I'll talk to them about it. Or
Yeah.
before. Like, I'm not gonna be like my second grade kid and be like, yeah, then you put this in here, then you fucking
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I'll let the Burns Health Center or whatever it is at the time, if there's anything, do it like the professional way, and then let them come home and ask questions,
Yeah.
more or less, because obviously they're gonna ask questions. Come on, they're not just gonna be like, oh, okay, like they're gonna be curious. So yeah, I mean, and I don't think it's gonna be awkward talking to my kid about it because like, it's only awkward if you make it awkward. It's like such a basic thing in life. There's no
Did you
reason.
have that conversation with your parents?
No,
Oh shit. Well, me neither. My dad like nothing ever came. It's just like
just common sense.
yeah. I think my dad was like he's not fucking stupid. I think he
Yeah,
just understands it.
it was common
Or
sense
my
because
dad was
Burns
probably
Health
also
Center did
like
a good job.
my dad was also probably like this is fucking embarrassing. I'm not doing that. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays too with the internet, I feel like people
Yeah, that's the
like,
yeah. It's like,
they know.
you get on the internet and you're just like boobs and you like
Yeah,
right
they
there you
know.
become a man instantly.
Like when I was a kid, dude, if anything I looked on the internet, my parents could see. So, it
Oh,
was,
I
you
didn't.
know,
Well,
I would just browse the home PC.
to be fair, I didn't have internet in my house until like um like eighth grade.
Uh,
I don't know if did I ever tell you that. Like I never had internet until like really later. So
no, but I don't think I think that's because it doesn't really matter. Like, I think. Well, I mean, you've told me in seventh grade because I remember you were telling me because I was talking about like playing Halo 3 online, and you were talking about how you play single players because you don't have online. Like I remember that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
what like? What was I gonna say? No, it was actually. Dang.
Yeah, hey, that was pretty crap because I'd go. My grandma had a computer, so I'd go over there from like fifth grade up and get on a computer, and then like on the weekends, baby, because my grandpa worked on the weekends and she was like sleeping all the time. Boom, right there, Newgrounds, baby, meet and fuck.
Yep.
Hell yeah, every weekend, baby.
I remember using my parents, well, using the home computer, and there was this website. If anyone else used this, put it down in the comments or put the one you used to use because I know that no one uses them anymore, so they're pretty ancient. Cheat code websites, and there was a website called Cheat CC,
I
and
remember that.
so it's Cheat Code Central, but it was just cheatcc.com. That was my main source for cheat codes. And I remember one time I misspelled cheat because, you know, the S and the A are right next to each other, and I typed in chestcc.com and I hit enter. No joke. I don't know if it still does today. It took me to a site all about breasts.
Oh, that's my kind of site.
and like sizes and bra sizes. There wasn't any nudity, but I was
Yeah.
like, instantly went to my parents and I'm like, if you see this on the internet, I did not mean to type it, blah blah blah, because like, I wasn't gonna get in trouble for something like that. That'd be
Yeah.
dumb. It's like hiding that, and I think that's like, it's like a big problem nowadays. I've noticed. It's a little off topic, but with kids, is instead of just letting them know and like apologizing and letting them know the mistake, they like hide it. Then it just makes it look
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Like, why would
pretty
you
much.
ever do that? Like, just whatever.
Let's talk about the next generation of kids that are coming up, but like behind us, or maybe like the one after, who are like looking up like Minecraft porn and stuff, are gonna be a messed up
They're
generation.
voting for the next president. Well, not next,
It-
but they're voting for a president.
This
so.
is the Minecraft porn. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I was at least I was using. Well, I was using back then. I was looking up like celebrity fakes, so I'd look up like like a celebrity name and then be like tits or something. And then like they're usually it's like a whole bunch of fake images, and then I'd get on Newgrounds and do it to like Zone, who's a fucking legend. Shout out to my man Zone. I don't know, but he's a legend. If you know Zone, give me a thumbs up because that's a fucking legend right there, baby.
Did you
So-
know that there's actually this app or site called Deep Fakes? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I think yeah. I'll go on a rant about that in a second.
Where it's like they can take an image of a girl and make turn her into like porn basically.
Yeah,
That's like that right there should just be illegal, because I know that a picture on the internet is free use policy, but come on, using it for that just ruins images.
I don't give a shit about that. Let people do what they want.
But come on, like because Twitch streamers are being targeted. They can get kicked off Twitch for that. That's not fair.
What, for having like fakes of themselves
Yeah,
out?
because it looks bad for Twitch.
Twitch looks bad, makes itself look bad by having people on the website not treating the website how it should be treated. So
Yeah.
fuck 'em.
But it's I don't know. I just
Yeah,
think that it's dumb.
Okay, this fake stuff is really pissing me off because I'm an avid user of Rule 34. All right, like .net, or it's like Rule 34 dot paheel.net or something. And I'm like on there. I'm like, okay, let's see. Oh, Jill Valentine, hell yeah. Oh, Tifa, yeah. Then there's like a whole bunch of like fakes on there. It's like, get this fake shit off of here, man. I'm coming here for cartoons and like video game characters. I'm not coming here for fucking real people. Get it the fuck off the site. All right, get this shit off the fucking site. It's
Yeah, and
pissing
they'll
me off.
say, and then other people are like, get these cartoon. Who jacks off the
It's
cartoons?
Rule 34. That's what it is. That's like it's
Oh,
what
well,
it's made for.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. So I didn't know
Oh, well.
that's what that was.
Well, maybe one day you'll become a man.
Okay. Oh, maybe one day you won't have to be a lowlife who masturbates
Maybe
to
one day.
cartoons.
Dude, you don't know it's the best. Animals.
But no, I think that like using someone's image to turn it into porn that's just completely fucked up. It should not be a thing.
I disagree with
It-
that.
it
I don't think it's messed up.
It doesn't bother you because it doesn't affect you.
But even if it did, I don't think like I wouldn't care.
How?
Like if I was like if I was famous and like people were using my like putting it on like a dude sucking dick, I wouldn't care because that's just how I am. I don't care. There's a lot of people.
Well, you would start to care when all of a sudden all that fame and success just gets pounded into the ground.
That would never happen.
Yes,
It's
it would.
literally never happened in history. It happens with every fucking celebrity ever. They have literally are celebrities that had fucking actual like news
Yes,
leaks.
but I'm not
and
talking
nothing happened at all.
about Jennifer Lopez and stuff like that. I'm talking about the other people who like.
I see with YouTubers and like literally nothing happens with at all. Nothing ever
Well,
happens. It's fucking irrelevant. It's like 10 people that care about this, like one person like this and doing this shit. So
Well,
nobody cares about this.
It's still fucked.
Literally,
up.
literally
It's-
not a single person.
It's still an invasion of privacy and pretty fucked up.
It's
Not an invasion of privacy, but it's wrong to use their image for that reason. It's just not.
I disagree. As long as it's not a child. If it's a child, then get the fuck out of there. That's about it.
You might be the only person I heard that disagrees. That I heard. Because everyone else is like, who the fuck would do this? It's like, that's stupid. Because it is.
They look shitty anyways. Who cares?
Well, yeah, of course they look shitty. They can't make it look that realistic.
You can Photoshop my face, suck a dick. I don't care. Does bother me. It's actually kind of fun. See, in my opinion,
but
it's
that's
fun.
what I mean. It doesn't
funny
bother
to me.
you. It doesn't bother you. That doesn't mean it doesn't bother
I don't
other
think
people.
it. I don't. I think they're weak then. Like
But that's,
mentally,
you
I think they're
can't.
fucking
No,
weak. If this bothers you, like you're like, because there's fucking. I've seen people literally like females on YouTube who like talk about like getting cum shooped. Getting when they because they shop like fake cum on their face and stuff. There's like females on YouTube that talk about it, have like fucking no problem. They don't care. So fuck them. If they care, then they're fucking dumb.
No, because it's the fact of like your family finding it. There's like stuff like that. It's like other stuff. It doesn't matter if it's like, oh, it doesn't affect some people, so it shouldn't affect any. It's not how the world works, man.
Where are they going to find it? You'd have to go out of your way to find it.
I mean, not
So their families.
not
looking
eventually. Eventually, you could
My
just type in the
daughter-
name on Google, and the links could pop
No.
up.
No.
That who knows
That's
what
not
could
how it
happen.
works.
It might not work like that as of right now, but Google can open literally
some
anything.
arbitrary date down the line, this may or may not happen. Okay, cool, awesome, wow.
But I mean, I've typed in people like streamers before. I've typed in YouTubers before, and like a couple links down, it's like nudes or like this, and I'm like, what the fuck? Those are fake, obviously. Like I know they're fake. It doesn't matter if they're fake or not. Like,
Number one, safe search is on automatically, so you don't have to worry about any pictures or anything like that.
until you click
Number
the
two,
link. And the
if
links
you're
are
clicking
there.
the link and you can see the fucking link of the title, because every link that's like something like that would be like,
But, I mean, you're telling me.
boob dick.
You're telling me if you type in your dad's name on Google and you see nudes with his name, you're not gonna be like, what the fuck, and click it?
No, I'm not gonna click it. But
You're not gonna click it.
No.
Bullshit.
I'm not,
You're gonna
what the fuck is
you're gonna
this?
think, is this my dad, or like, you come on? There's no way you're just gonna be like, eh. I'll never believe that ever. Like, you will click that.
I don't think so.
100% can tell you you're gonna click it. And if you saw of your own or anyone you knew, I know you'd click it. Because it's curiosity.
And it kills the cat.
Well, it's gonna kill some people's careers. It doesn't
It's not going
stop
to kill a
some-
single person's career.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. This could go on for 100 million years and not a single person career will be killed because of some fake shitty picture that somebody on the internet made. Somebody on like fucking like 4chan made that took like 3 minutes. It's not going to be fucking killed because of that.
I mean, then like, how come fake rape accusations get careers killed?
That is fucking completely
No.
different.
But listen.
Don't even,
listen.
Dude,
No.
that is the
I
worst
know.
comparison I've ever heard in
No,
my fucking life.
because I'm not
Get the fuck
no,
outta
I'm not
here.
trying to compare them like directly. What I'm saying is that like when you take things that are fake and don't actually happen, but it still affects you in the way that if it did happen, then that right there, like, it's, to me, it's like all or nothing. Like, fake, anything fake that pertains to you that can affect your career should just be abolished.
Okay, fake rape allegations come under the fact that the society as a whole at this stage is retarded, and it's guilty until proven innocent mindset instead of what it should be, which is innocent until proven guilty. Because they always just automatically believe the victim. Now, I'm not saying disbelieve the victim, but you should always go, and it's like a 50-50 is what you should like be looking at it with.
Well, you shouldn't not believe him, and you shouldn't believe him. Yes,
That's what I just said. That's why I said 50-50. You got to look at you got to look the evidence. That's what it takes. You look at the evidence of what it is and what it isn't. Now, if like somebody has if you're like an employer and you have like an employee and they're like, okay, they're under investigation for rape, whether they did it or not, that it looks horrible on you as a company, like legit, because it's like that's a fucking felony, and you have like you have a possible felon, like under
possible
your
keyword.
That's why I'm saying possible.
Yeah, it's a key word.
Well, what's worse? Would you rather have the employee there and then find out they did like rape them, and then you're like, oh fuck, we should have did something about this, but we fucked up. Or okay, we're gonna set you aside. We're gonna let you go for now. Just make us look, so we're fine. If it comes back innocent, then you're fine.
But
Whatever.
I mean, if like, it's just messed up to be like this person is like, say they're like living paycheck to paycheck, and all of a sudden it's like, shit, I'm out of work for 2 weeks. Uh-oh. And it's like, I really gotta wait for this fake accusation to clear, and it didn't
That
even
takes a
happen.
long.
Exactly. Like that's just not fair.
How long if you like get caught like giving a false allegation? How long do you go to jail for?
You don't most of the time.
Well, you do sometimes. Like
Yeah, not enough.
I'd say it happens more so now. I'd say like it's been built. I'd say it's been building up because I see it more so now. Like actual like people getting.
You'd
like,
think it'd have been like
caught.
something that should have happened like immediately and always, but
How many years does a rapist go to like prison? Because I don't know. Like I honestly don't know. Was that like 10 years?
I
5?
guess I mean, different levels, but
Let's say just like one. I don't know. Like regular rapist rapes somebody.
So, like-
just like
the hell's a regular rapist?
I don't know. I don't know.
So
I don't
it's
know.
the
I
person.
don't know.
So the person's above 18,
Yeah. So it's not like statutory or
Okay.
anything.
and
Yeah,
it's not
it's
children.
not like- Yeah, it's not
So-
children or anything.
I don't know. Probably it's long enough to matter. Tell you
Well, yeah,
that.
it's got to be. I don't know. I don't know. It's like 5 or 10 years.
But I mean,
It's
like,
it's
if it's
somewhere
if
around
it's 10 years and you actually did rape him, yeah, you deserve it.
there. But where would you? I was getting at. Where would you like? How long would you have the false like rape allegation person?
Well,
The false accuser go in for?
you don't go in.
What do you mean you don't go in?
Like, if you're being accused of something, like, you don't
not talking-
you don't go and spend time in jail during the accusations.
That's not what I'm talking about. The person like if
We
it
said
comes
go
back
in.
and I said the false accuser, like the person that accused them of the false rape.
Oh, okay.
Like I was gonna. How long do you think they should go to prison? That's what I was saying.
Honestly,
Like comparative to like actual rape.
same.
You think same really?
Same. Yeah. Because
That.
like, think about if someone did do it, then they get the 10 years. But you're trying to say that someone did do it that didn't do it. You're a piece of shit for that, and you deserve the same amount of time. Because if it was only like 6 months, that's not enough to me. Like, false accusations for rape is far too common, and it needs to have a strict punishment.
It does need to be really. It does really need to have a really strict punishment because
It's so easy to say someone did something versus then actually do it.
you're ruining like people's lives.
Yes.
Who you accuse, and not only that, but you're also ruining like actual victims because they might be like, I don't know. They might not go and like talk to somebody as easily, when you got like, or I don't know. I don't know.
Well, no, I know what you mean, because it's like there's so many people that claim they've been raped that haven't, that the people that actually have been are like, they don't want to go talk about it because they don't want to be put in the same category.
Yeah, there. You said what I was trying to get at in
Yeah.
a very better way than what I was like bumbling about.
Because like that's just that's basically a case of attention seeking versus needing the help. And it's attention seekers are so, like, that to me is how you know that they're lying, is they're like talking about it. Like, if you're like openly talking about you being raped, chances are you probably weren't. It's just how I think about it. Like, if you're just like, if you're on Facebook and you're like, I was raped, it's like, were you? Because like, I know some rape victims that they're like war veterans, they don't want to talk about it. That's like bad.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to like sprout that they've been raped.
Like, don't get me wrong,
unless it was
talk
kind of
about
like to help other
anything.
victim.
Yeah, like,
That's like the only way.
I'll talk about anything that's happened in my life. Now, I haven't had, like, I haven't been in the army, I haven't been raped, so it's like, But there's nothing that in my life as of right now that I'm like, I'd rather not talk about it. That right there, though, that's something that could easily change it to be like, nope, I understand now. I know I want to talk about it. Because if you're talking about it, you got to relive the situation in your head to be able to talk about it and explain
Yeah,
what happened.
that's horrible.
And coming from someone I know who's very close to me, who has had that same experience, and them telling me and breaking down in tears while they tell me, it's like that to me is like, okay, this person was affected. And then these other people who I remember this one time this person was over at my house, and I was like, hey, haven't seen you in a while. What's been up? No joke. They were like, I tried to kill myself and I got raped. That's the two things that came out of their mouth. Just in that order. That's it. That's what they told me. I'm like, what? The heck? Not what I was expecting. Not gonna lie, but
That's one of those things that's so like outrageous. It's so like horrible that it's like almost. I'm not saying it's funny that it happened, but like when somebody like just comes out and like says something like that, like
yeah, it's like I just was like, I don't know if I can believe that. Jeez, like you weren't like, oh, not much. Can I talk to you about something? Like, no, it was just like, there it is, and I'm like, wow, okay, yikes.
when they have like the hearings or whatever, like the court proceedings for like a rape case, do they have the rapist and like the victim
Yeah.
in the same room?
No, well, I wonder if that's like a request. If you can request to not have them there.
Cause I was like thinking about that because I was like, there was like a clip on Reddit about like a father attacking a dude because like the
Oh,
dude like
killed her.
I don't know if you, no, didn't kill her. No, it was like a rape.
I
Person.
saw the one where he killed his daughter.
It was like no, it was like a father. No, the father was like with his three daughters who like got molested by like the person, and he like attacked the guy because
yeah,
what who wouldn't?
Yeah.
But
actually,
oh yeah, but like I was just thinking like if it would be, I don't understand how you could like put the victims with the fucking like perpetrator in the same room because that just seems like it'd be fucking horrible. It would it would suck if you're like there and you're like that person like actually raped me and I don't like it's like you get like I don't want to I hate the word because of like what it means and like what it's used and like how the context it's usually used now, but like they get like triggered, like the actual it's actually that would be like the real term for it, but I just but they'd get like triggered because of it and it'd be just not good. So
yeah,
it'd be an interesting thing to look up and actually like see if they actually do have them, like if you can like request it.
Yeah, I mean, some people are probably literally emotionally like unable to be in the same room. And as for the dad attacking the guy, you said who wouldn't? I kind of probably wouldn't, just because like that's just putting yourself in a predicament where you could serve time now and get a punishment. Because I don't feel like they're just gonna be like, no, he did what he did because blah blah blah. I would just be like, you know what? After what my girls just went through, I can't pull a stunt like that. Yeah, I can't pull a stunt like that. I gotta stay here and protect them. It's like, but no, I don't know. Maybe in the situation you're just like, now's my chance to just
that's like that
one chance.
Yeah, that's like that'd be like a war in your head.
Yeah,
Or
it's
like
like
the
a one chance. Like I could get up and just sock this fucker.
Yeah, it's like a mental fortitude, mental willpower and shit to like. It'd be a lot harder to be like not and just be like, okay, I can't. I just got to be here. I got to just be calm.
I think it would depend on like if your daughter, because like I'm just gonna be realistic. Most of the time, if your kid was raped, it was probably a girl. I mean, it sounds fucked up, but that's just majority of the time. If your daughter was like telling you what happened and like the things he did were like super fucked up, then maybe I'd probably be like, this guy like tied her down and like did this, blah blah. Like I'd probably be like, you know what, dude? You think you can do that to my daughter and just serve a little bit of jail time? Hell no! Like I'm gonna try and kill you right here. But luckily, rapists, when they go to jail, people do not take kindly to them when they find out why they're in. Oh.
No, sir.
So what I would do is I'd be like, hey, I'd like find a prison guard and be like, let every inmate know why this guy's in here.
I wonder how they do find out, like, Like, do they just like does it just spread pretty much from them talking about like, hey, what are you in here for? Assault. What are you in here for? Murder. What are you in for? Raped a child. Oh,
Phew.
instantly everybody's like, okay,
You
let's
probably
go.
will die. Like, you
Then
will
the next
probably die.
next day, guards find him. His fucking intestines are just hanging on the cell
Think
door.
about it.
Like,
If
oh,
you're in jail if you're in prison for life, what's the worst that could happen? If you kill a guy, what's the worst that could happen? Either stay in jail long, which is like you're already going to, or you die. It's like, dude, if you're staying in jail for life, just kill me. So like, that's the thing. It's like those people who just don't care, they will just kill you.
yeah.
But next topic. Jeez, we've talked about this. Whew, a lot of rape,
Rape
rape
discussion. Yeah.
Luckily, we're not like being assholes about it and like
No.
make fun of it, because like there's a fine line. Anything can be a joke. There's a fine line when you're casually joking versus like being a complete like degenerate. Like,
No, they're just having like a legit discussion.
yeah, but no, I mean like if there's like, you know what I mean by like anything can be a joke. Like cancer, you can joke about cancer, but if there's a kid with cancer and you're like, you have fucking cancer and you deserve it, like that's just not a joke. That's not a joke.
Just being a cunt. Just being an asshole. I don't know. It's been about an hour. You want to call it?
Yeah, that's probably. We pretty much stayed on one topic, but we talked. I think that the way we talked about it was fine. So I think it's good. You know.
Yeah. So.
I think, a lot of people, when they talk about it on Facebook and they throw in the whole, well, I was raped, so I deserve to be able to talk about this. I hate that for some reason. Like, I just hate it. Where it's like, I'm allowed to have an opinion because it happened to me. It's like, okay, we're not saying you can't have an opinion, but I feel like anybody can have an opinion. Like, me and you can know. It would, like, man, if you were raped, that sucked. Like, that's common sense.
We have something called empathy and sympathy.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's like you can't talk about gun laws because someone you loved wasn't shot and killed like it happened to me. It's like, no, you can talk about it. It's a general thing that you can have an opinion on. But yeah, so my suggestion to the people out there who spend their life arguing on the internet and trying to like hold their end of their opinion, just don't type. Just stop typing, because you will never get your point across through text on the internet ever in like history. You never will. So just stop wasting your breath. Stop wasting everybody else's time. Stop using stop wasting Facebook's bandwidth. It's useless. Absolutely useless. Talk in person to the person that you have a problem with or something. But that's about all we got for this podcast. This one wasn't too bad, on the offensive side. This one was and it also wasn't too much joking, but it was still a topic nonetheless.
It gets what our dynamic usually has in like real life. When I'm at your house, where it's we're in like full comedy mode, and all of a sudden, then we just go right into like a kind of serious topic and have like a discussion about it.
Yeah. So I feel like it'll always depend on the day we had and the time we do the pod. Is like what it will be about. Sick as fuck. Yeah.
I was really sick, so it's kind of lower on the energy scale. Even I wouldn't even say it was that low, because like the first half hour was like,
yeah, it was
pretty high.
Yeah,
it was pretty high energy.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching episode 2. Episode 3 will come most likely
whenever we do it.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking piss so bad though. Fuck.
Well, we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like to catch us live on Twitch, we're going to do these periodically. Link in the description if we're not banned, which this one wouldn't have gotten us banned. There's no way. But thank you guys, and see you later.
See ya.